Have you ever met someone who seems quiet and reserved but, at the same time, has a deep understanding of people and the world? That person might be an INFJ, one of the rarest personality types according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI. INFJs are often misunderstood. Some people see them as socially awkward, while others admire their intelligence and insight. So, which is true? Are INFJs just awkward loners, or do they have a secret genius that makes them stand out? INFJs make up only 1 to 2% of the population, making them one of the rarest personality types. They are known for their deep thinking, strong intuition, and emotional intelligence. However, their introverted nature and complex way of seeing the world can make social interactions difficult. They may feel out of place in casual conversations and struggle to fit into social norms. This often makes them seem awkward or distant. But there's more to INFJs than meets the eye. Beneath their quiet nature, they possess an incredible ability to understand people, predict outcomes, and come up with creative solutions. Their unique mix of logic and emotion allows them to see things from different perspectives, making them wise beyond their years. In this video, we'll explore 6 reasons why INFJs are not just socially awkward, but actually secret geniuses. Let's dive into what makes them so special. Understanding the INFJ personality. To understand why INFJs are often seen as both socially awkward and highly intelligent, we need to look at their core personality traits. INFJ stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. Each of these traits plays a big role in how they interact with the world. Introverted, INFJs enjoy deep conversations but find socializing exhausting. They need alone time to recharge. Intuitive, N. They focus on big ideas, patterns, and possibilities rather than just facts and details. Feeling, F. They make decisions based on emotions and values rather than pure logic. Judging, J. They prefer structure, planning, and organization over spontaneity. INFJs are also called the advocates or mystics because of their deep understanding of human emotions and motivations. They can read people well, sometimes even sensing feelings before the person themselves is aware of them. This can make them feel out of place in a world that values quick thinking and surface-level interactions. Their rare personality type explains why they don't always fit in socially. While many people focus on small talk, social games, and fast decision-making, INFJs prefer meaningful conversations and deep thought. This sometimes makes them come across as quiet, mysterious, or even socially awkward. But their ability to think deeply and understand people also gives them an intellectual edge. They often come up with creative solutions, long-term plans, and powerful insights that others miss. This is where their hidden genius comes in. Now, let's look at the 6 key reasons why INFJs are more than just socially awkward. They are secret geniuses. Reason 1. Deep empathy and insight. INFJs have an incredible ability to understand people on a deep level. They don't just listen to words, they pick up on emotions, body language, and subtle shifts in tone. This makes them highly intuitive, often sensing what others are feeling before they even say anything. This deep empathy is what makes INFJs great at giving advice, supporting friends, and understanding complex emotions. They can step into someone else's perspective with ease, making them natural counselors, mediators, and strategists. However, this ability also comes with challenges. Because they can see through people's facades, they struggle with surface-level interactions. Small talk feels pointless, and they have a hard time pretending to enjoy conversations that lack depth. This is one reason why INFJs can appear socially awkward. While others might be comfortable in casual settings, INFJs often feel disconnected or even exhausted by them. They prefer meaningful one-on-one conversations over large social gatherings. This doesn't mean they dislike people, far from it. They just crave deeper connections that go beyond polite exchanges. At the same time, their ability to analyze emotions and behaviors gives them a unique advantage. They can predict how situations will play out and understand people's true motivations. This makes them excellent planners, visionaries, and problem solvers. Some might see them as socially awkward, but in reality, their ability to read people so well is a kind of genius. While others are busy talking, INFJs are busy understanding. And that understanding gives them insights that most people miss. Reason 2. Rich inner world. INFJs spend a lot of time in their own heads. Their inner world is full of deep thoughts, creative ideas, and complex emotions. While other people might talk through their thoughts out loud, INFJs process everything internally. This can make them seem quiet or distant, but the truth is, they're just busy thinking. Their imagination is one of their strongest qualities. They don't just see the world as it is, they see what it could be. This makes them natural visionaries, always coming up with new ideas, possibilities, and solutions. Many famous writers, philosophers, and leaders are believed to have been INFJs because of this ability to think far beyond the present moment. However, this deep inner world can make them seem disconnected from reality at times. While others focus on everyday matters, INFJs might be lost in thought, reflecting on complex ideas, analyzing emotions, or imagining future possibilities. This is why they sometimes get labeled as daydreamers or loners. Their strong inner life also makes them highly creative. Whether it's writing, music, art, or problem solving, they often excel at expressing their thoughts in unique ways. But because they don't always share their ideas openly, people around them might not realize just how much is going on inside their minds. The downside, INFJs can get so caught up in their thoughts that they struggle with being present. They might overanalyze situations, replay conversations in their heads, or get lost in deep philosophical thinking. This can make social interactions challenging because, while others are focused on what's happening in the moment, the INFJ might be thinking 5 steps ahead. Some may see this as being socially awkward, but in reality, it's another form of genius. Their minds are constantly working, making connections, and exploring ideas that most people never even consider. Reason 3. Visionary thinking. INFJs don't just think about the present, they are always looking ahead. Their minds work like a puzzle, constantly putting pieces together to predict future outcomes. This makes them natural visionaries, able to see possibilities long before others do. They don't just accept things as they are. Instead, they ask questions like, "Where is this leading?" or "How can this be improved?" This ability allows them to recognize patterns in human behavior, society, and even global trends. Many INFJs find themselves drawn to roles that require strategic planning, such as writers, activists, psychologists, or leaders who push for meaningful change. However, this way of thinking can make them feel disconnected from everyday life. While others are focused on short-term pleasures, INFJs are thinking about the long-term impact of their actions. This can make socializing difficult because small talk and casual topics don't engage their minds in the way deep discussions about life, purpose, or the future do. This futuristic mindset also makes INFJs highly goal-oriented. When they believe in something, they don't just dream about it, they work toward it with intense focus and determination. But because their ideas are often complex and abstract, they may struggle to explain them in simple terms. This can make them seem either mysterious or, at times, socially out of sync with others who don't think the same way. While some might see them as being out of touch or too deep in their own heads, their ability to see the big picture is a rare form of intelligence. They don't just follow the crowd, they create new paths. And even though they may seem reserved or distant, their minds are constantly working to understand, predict, and shape the future. Reason 4. Strong value system. INFJs don't just go along with what's popular or easy. They have a deep, unshakable sense of what is right and wrong, and they stick to their values no matter what. Integrity is everything to them. They won't compromise their beliefs just to fit in, which can sometimes make social interactions challenging. They are not the type to engage in gossip, fake friendships, or meaningless conversations. If something doesn't align with their morals, they will quietly step away, even if it means standing alone. This can make them seem distant or hard to approach, but in reality, they are just being true to themselves. Their strong moral compass also makes them highly driven when it comes to helping others. Many INFJs are passionate about social justice, personal growth, and making the world a better place. They often feel a deep responsibility to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. This is why many INFJs become activists, counselors, or educators. However, their high moral standards can also make life difficult. They are perfectionists when it comes to their own actions and often feel frustrated when others don't live up to the same ethical standards. This can lead to disappointment, burnout, or feelings of loneliness. It's not that they look down on others. It's just that they expect people to act with the same honesty and kindness that they do. This deep sense of integrity might make INFJs seem rigid or even socially awkward, but in reality, it's another sign of their hidden genius. They don't waste time on superficial connections or meaningless actions. Instead, they focus on what truly matters, making them some of the most principled, trustworthy, and thoughtful individuals you'll ever meet. Reason 5. Adaptability in social situations. INFJs may seem introverted and socially awkward at first, but the truth is, they are highly adaptable. They have a unique ability to blend into different social settings when necessary. This is because they are natural observers, constantly analyzing the people around them and adjusting their behavior accordingly. Unlike extroverts who thrive on social energy, INFJs approach socializing like a puzzle. They quickly pick up on people's moods, expectations, and unspoken rules, allowing them to adapt without drawing too much attention to themselves. This is why INFJs can sometimes appear extroverted in the right situation, even though they are still very much introverts at heart. However, this adaptability can be draining. While they may appear comfortable in social settings, they often feel like they are wearing a mask. INFJs don't enjoy pretending to be someone they're not, but they do it because they understand the importance of fitting in when necessary. This can lead to moments where they suddenly withdraw, needing time alone to recharge. At the same time, INFJs have a deep craving for authentic connections. They are not interested in shallow friendships or surface-level conversations. They may struggle in casual social settings, but when they find someone who truly understands them, they form incredibly strong and meaningful relationships. Because of their ability to adapt while still maintaining a strong sense of self, INFJs are often misunderstood. Some people see them as mysterious, while others may misinterpret their quiet nature as coldness. In reality, INFJs are just selective with their energy, choosing when and where to invest their social efforts. This balance of introversion, observation, and adaptability makes them socially complex. While they may not always feel like they fit in, their ability to understand and connect with different types of people is another sign of their quiet genius. Reason 6. Desire for meaningful impact. INFJs don't just exist in the world, they want to change it. Unlike many people who are content with simply going through life, INFJs are driven by a deep sense of purpose and meaning. They are not satisfied with doing things just for money, social status, or approval. Instead, they want their actions to make a real difference. This strong sense of purpose pushes them to think deeply about their goals, careers, and relationships. They are constantly questioning, am I doing something meaningful? Am I helping others? Does this align with my values? Because of this, INFJs often gravitate toward careers and projects that involve helping people, creating change, or making the world a better place. They are drawn to fields like psychology, writing, activism, teaching, and counseling. Anything that allows them to use their insight and empathy to leave a lasting impact. However, this deep need for purpose can also make life difficult for INFJs. They can feel frustrated or even lost when they find themselves in jobs or environments that lack meaning. Unlike others who can separate work from personal values, INFJs struggle to do anything that feels pointless or morally questionable. This is why many of them change careers multiple times, searching for something that truly fulfills them. Their desire for meaningful impact also extends to relationships. INFJs are not interested in casual or fake connections. They want deep, lasting bonds with people who truly understand them. This makes them incredibly loyal and dedicated friends and partners. While some may see INFJs as idealistic or overly serious, their passion for purpose is another sign of their hidden genius. They don't just accept things as they are, they believe in creating something better. And that ability to dream big, stay committed, and inspire change is what truly sets them apart. INFJs are often misunderstood because they are quiet, introspective, and selective with their social interactions. People sometimes assume they are socially awkward or withdrawn. But the truth is, INFJs are operating on a different level of thinking, one that is deeply analytical, emotionally intelligent, and highly creative. Their ability to understand people, think ahead, and stick to their values makes them incredibly unique. While they may not always fit in with casual social norms, they excel in areas that require depth, strategy, and insight. Their rich inner world fuels creativity. Their visionary thinking helps them plan for the future, and their strong sense of purpose pushes them to make a real difference. Yes, INFJs can struggle with small talk and surface-level interactions. They may feel out of place in certain social situations, but this isn't because they lack intelligence. It's because their intelligence operates beneath the surface. They think deeply, feel deeply, and see the world differently than most people. So, are INFJs socially awkward? Maybe in some situations. But are they secret geniuses? Absolutely. Their ability to observe, analyze, and understand people on a deep level is a rare skill, one that makes them some of the most insightful, creative, and purpose-driven individuals out there. If you're an INFJ, embrace your strengths. The world may not always understand you, but that's okay, because you're not meant to blend in. You're meant to stand out,